And welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again. Thursday night football going on tonight in a terrific NFC West matchup. It's the Los Angeles Rams, 3-1 record, taking on the Seattle Seahawks at 2-2. This one is in Seattle, and both of these teams are chasing the only undefeated team left in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals, on top of the entire NFL, not only the NFC West at 4-0 this season. The Rams coming off a victory over the Bucs in Week 3, 34-24, but they followed it up with a loss on Sunday against the Cardinals as Arizona stayed undefeated, 37-20 over the Rams. And then for Seattle, coming off a victory 28-21 on Sunday over the 49ers. What's good? Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again. Hopefully it's going to be a good one tonight. Should be a fantastic matchup. Vegas, Warren. We got Rodrigo on the stream. Looking for some field goals there for your Colts coming up this week. What's good, Playboy Brian? Welcome back in. Should be a fun matchup on board between these two teams. Both top 10 offenses for the Rams. They are top 5 in passing. Matthew Stafford, 4th in the NFL in passing, with 1,222 passing yards, 11 touchdowns to 2 picks. Russell Wilson right now is mid-pack. He's 16th in passing yards in the NFL, but both of these teams are inside the top half of the NFL when it comes to points per game this season. Seattle's defense ranks last, though, in most yards allowed per game this season, going up against the Rams, 4th in passing, 23rd in rushing. And the Seahawks, though, one big thing for them is that they've turned it over the fewest amount of times out of anybody. Just one turnover, which is the fewest in the NFL. Hey, what's good? Chris in the stream, welcome in. I wanted to watch that game with my family, so I didn't stream the Patriots game on Sunday. What's good, Warren? Welcome on here, man. I'm going to do Sunday night football I plan on doing, and then Monday night football. So, no stream on Saturday. I'm off on Saturday. I'm away doing a game. I actually posted that link in the community tab. So, I'm away on Saturday doing a game. And most of the weekend, I'll be away. But I should be back on Sunday night. Looks like the Rams are the favorites tonight. 2.5-point favorites. Should be a lot of points between both of these two teams going up against each other. I expect a ton of passing yards on the board. So both of these teams led by their wide receivers. Cooper Kupp having a phenomenal season for the Rams. 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards with 431 reception yards. Tyler Lockett for the Seahawks. 9th in the NFL in receiving yards. And then DK Metcalf is 18th in the NFL in receiving yards for the Seahawks. So relying on those two, Lockett and Metcalf for Seattle. Kupp has had a phenomenal season as he's got the total season high right now out of any receiver in the NFL, leading the NFL with 5 receiving touchdowns. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream here, man. The game is at MIT on Saturday. That's where I am. It's actually like a ranked game. They're supposed to take on a team in volleyball from Texas, and that team's ranked number 3 in the nation for Division 3. So that should be a really good game. And the team that I'm at home, they're undefeated. They're 17-0, and they're taking on a team that right now they're 16-1 and coming from Texas. So yeah, that's gonna be a great game that I get to cover. So we're just waiting for the kickoff here. Week 5 of the NFL season about to begin. Just one undefeated team left remaining, and that's the Arizona Cardinals. Quick update here. Running back Chris Carson for the Seahawks. He is out tonight due to a neck injury. And also the Seahawks banged up without their tight end, Gerald Everett. He is out still on the COVID-19 reserve list. He's going to miss his 2nd straight game. So Alex Collins, he's going to be the main running back in place of Chris Carson tonight. Oh, wow, raining in California there. I'm from Massachusetts where I am. Hey, that's awesome. I heard that you're on the Discord. Glad to have you in the Discord there, Chris. Well, it's good. Lorenzo in the stream. Welcome in. Hope all is well out in Spain. So expect this one to be pass-heavy type of game tonight. Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson, both quarterbacks with over 1,000 passing yards. Russell Wilson is the only quarterback besides Teddy Bridgewater that is perfect with a TD to interception ratio. Russell Wilson with 9 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Teddy Bridgewater is the only other starting quarterback in the NFL that has thrown he's thrown 5 touchdown passes and no picks. So all other QBs have thrown at least 1 interception. Yeah, that's right. We got opening game of the ALDS. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So Red Sox versus Rays at Tampa Bay. This game just started with the first pitch. And I'll keep you guys posted 0-0 as they're now at the bottom of the first inning. Yep, Thursday Night Football on Fox. And guess who is calling the game? Vaughn's favorite. I'd love to see Gus Johnson be on there someday calling the Thursday night games. That'd be so fun. He does phenomenal, though, for those big noon games for college football. Oh, man, it's awesome. Hey, I'll see you in a bit there, Chris. The Rams are going to go in their white jerseys today with that royal blue numbers and on the helmets with the yellow ram to it. Seattle's going to go in the lime green uniforms tonight with the dark blue numbers, dark blue letters. So we get a sword to the eye tonight with those Seahawks lime greens. Usually we get to see the dark blue and the whites for Seattle. Tonight we get the lime greens. Well, it's good. Bradley, welcome to the stream, man. Just about ready to get this game kicked off. It looks like Seattle is going to kick off the football first. The Rams back to return. The return man, number 15, Tutu Atwell. The Seahawks going right to left as they will kick it off with Jason Myers in their lime green uniforms. Left to right in the field, the returning team, the Rams. This kick gets sent all the way to the goal line, and it's returned for the one by Atwell. Past the 10, he stumbles down the right side, and lucky as he fumbles it out of bounds around the 15, cannot advance it as he is rolled down at the 13-yard line. Taking a stumble on the Seattle turf to start things off by Tutu Atwell, and Matthew Stafford will start off 87 yards from his own end zone. He had a hole out there down the right sideline. He cut to his right, and then he just took a tumble on the ground. So here comes out Matthew Stafford, QB rating of 117.6. That ranks number 3 in the NFL, 11 touchdown passes to 2 picks. Stafford operates out of the gun. He's got his tight end in motion. Higbee to his left. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Takes a snap. Stafford screens it out left side. That ball's complete, but nothing there. Wrapped up for a loss of 2 is the wide receiver Robert Woods as he gets tackled in the backfield. That is Ugo Amadi, number 28, who comes up with an open field tackle. 2nd and 11 now. Stafford from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass, clear pocket, looks left, fires to the left side. That's complete, first down at the 30. Catch it around 13. And they move the chains. That is Van Jefferson, number 12. Had a big touchdown catch last week. Yeah, it is crazy. the lightning delay we had on Monday Night Football, and then the Memphis Grizzlies fire alarm that went off. Wow, and the New Jersey Devils preseason game getting canceled because of power outage. That's insane. Here's a rush by Henderson. About to gain a 1. Nothing really there. It's the whole right side clogged up. He takes the rush to the 32. Hey, what's good, Malika? Welcome back in the stream. Henderson in the backfield. They go into ace formation. The 2 receivers lined up to the left side. That is Jefferson and Kupp in the slot lined up to the left side. Kupp in motion now from left to right in the backfield. Stafford, handoff, up the middle. That's Henderson as he rumbles his way. Gain of 3 to the 35. Seahawks coming into this game, bottom of the pack, last place overall defense against the rush, which the Rams entered this game 23rd in rushing. Rams have a 3rd and 6 at their own 35-yard line. Ace formation, Stafford under center. He's got Henderson lining up to the right side now. Stafford drops back out of the gun. 5 wide receivers, takes a snap, looks left, fires deep down the left sideline, and overshoots Kupp. It's incomplete. And a punting situation by Los Angeles after 1 first down. What's good, Ann in the stream? Welcome in. Taking the Seahawks tonight. 4th and 6 for LA. Clock stops with 12:29 left to go in the first. And they're going to bring out their punter, Johnny Hekker. Freddie Swain, the return man, as Hekker is standing back at his own 21-yard line. Hekker receives the snap, boots the football away. High, booming kick, fielded at the 11 of Seattle. Swain past the 20, and he gets tackled. Forward motion to the 25, return of 14. So Russell Wilson and the offense coming out for Seattle right after this media break. In their lime green uniforms tonight at home for the Seahawks. Thursday night football. Great matchup in the NFC West. We have 12:16 left to go in the first quarter. And looks like we're going to come back after the break. Good question there. I'd probably go Whitney Houston there, Lorenzo. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Also, feel free to vote in the poll who you got tonight, Rams or Seahawks. What's good, Nick? Welcome to the stream. First NBA game starts on the 19th of October, so that's a Tuesday night. That's Bucks against Nets on Tuesday night, October 19th. And then there's another game after that. Yep, Warriors-Lakers is the late game after that. So Nets-Bucks at 7:30 Eastern. Warriors-Lakers is the late game at 10 o'clock Eastern. And that's opening night. Quick update here. The Rays have already put up 2 runs on the board. 2-0 over the Red Sox at the bottom of the first inning. I won't be doing any games this week for college football because I'm out of town. I'm covering a game in person for volleyball this weekend. Wow, that looks incredible. It's going to be Mount Rainier. Probably. They just showed it on the screen going back to break. We're back to action here. 12-16 left to go in the first quarter. Seahawks with their first drive of the game. Seattle going right to left in the field. Wilson under center to ace formation. The running back tonight is Alex Collins, former Baltimore Raven, as Wilson will wear it out deep. This ball is caught. And that is Tyler Lockett with the first catch of the game out of bounds. And he moves the chains. Big catch in the play. That's about a 25-yard reception with a hookup between Wilson and Lockett. Once again, Wilson from the gun. 1st and 10, ball spotted at midfield. Takes a snap, handoff to Collins on the draw up the middle. Gains 3 to the 47. What's good? Goody in the stream. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear you got a concert there. Yeah, that's my my sister. Her job is actually a chorus teacher. She works at 2nd and 7, rolls out to the right, passes down the right sideline, complete to Lockett. Catch of around 4, and it will bring up now a 3rd and 3. I take Green Day there. I know my girlfriend's a really big fan of the Beatles. I'd probably go Beatles over Rolling Stones. All three of those are really good. Under 11 minutes left to go in the first. 3rd and 3 at the 43-yard line. LA territory. Wilson flushed out to the left. Pump fake. Throws in the run. And that ball is incomplete. The defense was there to read it. Alex Collins out of the backfield looking for a wheel route. Completely covered up, and it will bring up a 4th down. The pressure was coming. Aaron Donald got to Wilson. Got his hands in the face. And the Rams defense comes up big, reading the wheel route and preventing Alex Collins with a big catch out of the backfield. So this will bring on the punter now. Michael Dixon for the Seahawks to boot this football away. Dixon punts it away, standing just beyond midfield, inside the 20. Fair catch is called at the 12. And that is Kupp who called for the fair catch, so that's where the Rams will start things off. Second drive of the game coming up for Los Angeles, as we have 10:34 left to go in the first quarter. So both of the teams with a quick first down, and then they go 3 straight possessions after they get the first down and punt the football away. So 1 for 2 on 3rd downs, or 1 for 2 on converting first downs so far tonight. 1 first down each, and then 0 for 1 on 3rd downs. Both of the teams got their first down before they got to a 3rd down the first time. Seattle had their longest play, gain of 25 in the first pass of the game. Wilson to Lockett. Lockett responsible on that drive for both of the catches. He's got 2 receptions for 29 yards. And Van Jefferson's got a catch of 16. What's good, Alex? Welcome to the stream. Demvan, welcome to the stream once again, man. So right now we're on a timeout. Big game going on. NFC West matchup here. And everybody is trailing or trying to chase down the Cardinals, not only at the top of the division, but also the entire NFL. Hey, what's good, Brian? Welcome to the stream once again, man. Yeah, I think eventually it will. 1st and 10, 10:34 left to go in the first. Rams have their second drive of this game as they go left to right in the field. In the ace formation, Stafford. 2 wide to the left. 1 to the right with Kupp. Stafford takes a snap. Quick screen off the fingertips, and it is caught for a first down somehow, even though it's behind the fingertips of Robert Woods. He bobbled it and landed with it forward motion for a gain of 10 on the reception. Making things happen. Robert Woods off his fingertips. Down on the ground with it. It was a quick slant over to Woods. Up the middle to pick up 10. Ball now spotted at the 23 of the Rams territory. Stafford goes 5 wide from the gun. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Takes a snap. Looking. Passes across the middle. Complete. First catch of the game to Cooper Kupp. About a gain of 8 on the reception. Kupp came into this matchup number 1 in the NFL with 5 touchdown passes. The only receiver to do so. Everybody else is 4 or less this season. And also, he came into this matchup as well at 3rd in receiving yards with 431 receiving yards this season. 2nd and 1 now for the Rams. Ball spotted at their own 32. Ace formation, Henderson in the backfield. Stafford takes a snap. Handoff, Henderson up the middle. Gets the first down. Carries to the 35. Rush a 3. The clock will continue to tick now as we are approaching 9 minutes left to go in the first. Hey, what's good? Welcome back again, Chris. Matthew Stafford, 4 for 5 so far. 2 catches by Woods, 1 by Van Jefferson for the longest play so far for LA of 16, and then Kupp with a catch of 9. Stafford from the gun, ball spotted their own 35. He goes back up to the line, calls an audible. 3 to the right, 1 to the left, takes a snap, looks right, fires right side, complete at the 39. And that is Kupp for his second catch of the game as he gets met by Sidney Jones, the corner who puts him out of bounds. It's a catch of 4. What's good? Warren's back in. Rick, welcome to the stream again. Cooper Kupp, 2nd in the NFL in receptions, 3rd in receiving yards now, and 1st in touchdown catches with 5. 2nd and 6, ball at their own 39-yard line. Stafford from the gun once again. He takes a snap. Handoff and a draw to Henderson. Nothing is there. The lime green of the Seahawks with their defense swarms and picks up a big tackle. It's about a loss of 3 in the carry. That is Kerry Hyder, number 51, who came in unblocked and made a tackle. 3rd and 9. Quick from the gun here. Stafford takes a snap, launches deep down the far sideline looking for Jefferson, and it falls incomplete. So again, the Rams will have to punt away the football. It brings up a 4th and 9. So that drive, LA was responsible for 2 first downs, and then the drive stalls out on a short pass, and then a rush that went for negative yards. And then on a 3rd and long, an overthrown ball going deep. It's incomplete. Hecker takes the high snap, boots this football away as he angles it towards the far sideline inside the 20. We'll see where the referee comes up past the 15 and spots it out of bounds at the 18. That's where Seattle will take over. Second drive of the game coming up for the Seahawks from their own 18 with Russell Wilson. We go on a timeout. 7:11 left to go remaining first quarter. Hey, what's good? Oreo Cake, welcome to the stream once again. Hawkeye Nation, what's good? Welcome on board again. Oh, yeah, he's done phenomenal big noon games this year. That's going to be a great one. Hawkeye Nation's Hawkeyes going up against Penn State, 3 versus 4. Chris taking the Rams here by a touchdown, 31-24. Yeah, if you haven't already done so, feel free to fill out the poll. There we go. Who do you got tonight? Rams or Seahawks? Make sure to vote if you guys would like. What's good, Keith? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is going well, man. Glad to have you back at the channel. Right now, we're just in a timeout. Rams getting 2 first downs that last drive. They got 1 in their first drive. Seahawks got 1 first down on their first drive. But both of these teams trying to go in a 3rd and long situation, going for a deep ball, 20-plus in it. It's been falling as an overthrown pass instead of moving it right to the sticks. Yeah, Big Ten's going to be really competitive this year. I think Maryland's probably going to be in the top 3 for the conference. My prediction, I'm probably going to take Michigan to win the Big Ten. They've got a really solid group this season. So 7:11 left to go in the first. Handoff up the middle to Alex Collins, rushing today in place of Chris Carson. He starts things off. A carry, about a 13-yard gain to the 31. Yeah, that's unfortunate this year with the Jags. I'll be shocked if Urban Meyer lasts the whole season. Under 7 minutes left to go in the first. It's going to be 1st and 10 Seahawks. They go into ace formation. Collins, the running back in the backfield. Wilson takes a snap, drops back, passes towards the far side, and it's incomplete off the fingertips of his tight end, Will Dissly, and a ball that should have been caught. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Would have been a minimal gain if he had caught it. Probably like a gain of 2, but that's one you can't drop. I'm probably going to call the Sunday night game next week because I'm usually watching the Patriots games lately since I've been like... Usually me and my family watch like all the Patriots games together or so. Wilson fires in the run coming up as the pressure was coming. It's incomplete. Intended at the first down marker for Dissly. There's a flag down though. What's good? God Shame God. Welcome to stream. Things going pretty well. This could be holding by Seattle. We'll see what the penalty call is. Is it holding or is it going to be pass interference? So a lot was going on. Ooh, yeah, we see. That's on the Rams, number 11. That's pass interference. So Darius Williams, the corner for LA, he gets called for pass interference. It's going to be automatic first down. Ball now spotted inside Rams territory. The Seahawks with the ball. at the Rams' 43-yard line. Wilson, handoff to Collins, up the middle, nothing there. He gets met for about a gain of 1. Coming in on a tackle. Up the middle, I think that was Justin Hollins who came in. Yeah, there's been a couple of overthrown balls in this game today, and yeah, last 2 by Wilson on this drive has been incomplete. Wilson from the gun, he's got Collins lined up to the left side of him. In motion, DJ Dallas, the running back. Wilson takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket, wobbly pass, launches downfield. It is caught, though. DK Metcalf for the first down inside the 40-yard line of LA territory. That is a big 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Stepping up in the pocket, firing. That ball was wobbly downfield, but DK Metcalf able to make it happen as he gets separation. He's been working one-on-one on Jalen Ramsey and able to get away from Jalen Ramsey. Wilson, handoff to Collins. Tries to find a hole past the 35 to the 33. Yeah, my tortoise is doing pretty well. Clock ticks under 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Rams have the 25th defense when it comes up against the pass. So this was a big game coming in with these two teams that I thought that both of these quarterbacks could put up some large numbers passing the football. Wilson so far 3 for 5, 54 passing yards. He's got a 29 or 25-yard pass both to Lockett and Metcalf. Lockett's got 29 receiving yards, Metcalf with 25. Another rush up the middle by Collins, gains around 3. And this ball is spotted around the 30. So this will bring up now a 3rd and 2. Clock ticking down to 4 minutes left to go in the first. Big 3rd down coming up. Both of these teams have yet to convert on 3rd. Just shy of, or just in front of the 30-yard line. Wilson from the gun. Collins in motion towards the right in the backfield. Wilson, hand off in the draw, gets swung down. Nothing is there on the carry. It went to DJ Dallas. And a tackle made by Leonard Floyd for no gain on a 3rd down and short. Leonard Floyd comes from behind, along with Taylor Rapp out in front. 4th and 2 in Seattle. Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field. And they've got this football spotted at their own, or at the Rams' 29-yard line. So inside LA territory at the Rams' 29. And instead of kicking the field goal, they're going to go for it. Wilson, handoff, up the middle, nothing is there. And this is a 4th down and nada, getting stopped at turnover on downs. So instead of putting 3 on the board, kicking a 47-yard field goal approximately from the left hash, Pete Carroll elects to go for it. And they get nothing out of it. In place tonight of Chris Carson. Chris Carson, a no-go for this game due to injury. Alex Collins, the backup running back, and he gets absolutely stuffed by the Rams up front. Don't know that play call whatsoever. Wow. Oof. Yeah, he was a late scratch. They had ruled him out like around an hour before this game. That's due to a neck injury. What's good, Ephraim on the stream, taking the Seahawks today. James, welcome in, taking the Rams. Right in field goal range. Their team needs points. And, yeah, this is going to be one of these games that on paper looks like it could be a track meet. So you need as many points as possible. You get your first drive inside field goal range. And you don't put any points on the board here. Inside the 30-yard line. And they try to go for it when... They try to go for it when the Rams have been a better team with their rush defense than their pass defense this year. It doesn't make any sense in that situation. What's good, Kane on the stream? Welcome back in. Selena, welcome in. So, looks like the Terps won today in overtime for field hockey. Vegas pumped up about that. Yeah, Vegas pumped up about field hockey. I hope to cover some games next year for field hockey. So, a turnover on downs for Seattle on what should have been about a 47-yard field goal if they had gone for a field goal. Instead, they elected to go for it on a 4th and 2 and got stuffed right back at the line of scrimmage for no gain. The Rams' numbers for defense are misleading. They've just come off playing like two of the top teams offensively in the NFL, the Bucs and the Cardinals. So their defensive numbers, they're back like 27th in total defense, but the last two teams that they have played, that's kind of like a misleading number because their schedule is going to come up in their favor very soon. They got the Texans coming up in a couple weeks. Handoff, cuts to his left. Henderson on the rush, good for 10, gets the first down to the 40. Oh, I said track meet by like a lot of points. That's what I mean here. Stafford airs it out, off the hands, incomplete. Looking for his intended target, Deshaun Jackson. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 10. Yeah, Arizona. I think they got a chance to beat Tampa Bay in the NFC title game. Or the Rams, all depends. Kyler Murray right now looking like he's going to get MVP. Week number 1, I had said that my prediction, I've got Kyler Murray for MVP, like low key. The Cardinals are so dangerous. Here comes the pass rush. Stafford dumps it off. 40, 45, past midfield on the screen, past the 45 and chopped up around the 43. That's a screen. Good for 17 to the running back, Darrell Henderson, and it picks up the first down inside Seattle territory. Millie, welcome to the stream. My prediction today, I took the Rams. I think it's going to be close, though. If I had to predict this one, I would go 33-28. Stafford, play action, pump fake, and he gets sacked back at midfield from behind. First sack of the game by the Seahawks defense. It is L.J. Collier who comes up with a sack. Along with Darrell Taylor was there with the pressure. Let's see, 52 and 91. Yeah, Collier was behind. It was actually Taylor. Taylor was the one who got Stafford underneath. And Collier was right behind him. Loss of 7, 2nd and 17 now for the Rams. Ball is spotted at midfield. Stafford from the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers bunched up to the right side, 1 to the left. And Stafford takes a snap. Back to pass, airs it out across the middle. That ball is complete right at the first down marker for a catch of 17. It is Robert Woods. We'll see where they spot the football here. Looks like it's right at the marker. Extremely close to the first down mark. What's good? Michael in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it. It's enough for the first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line of Seattle territory. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Stafford from the gun. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Stafford takes the snap, looks towards the left side, fires across the middle. That ball is complete. 20, down the left sideline. 15, knocked out of bounds at the 9. That is Robert Woods on the first down catch. Finds Woods across the middle of the field. This is on a crosser. Simple crosser. Nobody's there for the Seahawks defense to defend Woods as he picks up the first down catch. That's about a catch of 21. So Robert Woods now has 4 receptions for 50 yards. And that is it for the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and we've yet to have any points so far on the board. That first quarter moved by quick. The Rams are striking, though. Coming up, Los Angeles with a football inside the Seattle 10 as we have ended quarter number 1, 0-0. Oh, there's the timeout. What's good? Jay Ramirez back at the stream. Terrific matchup indeed. Expect a lot of passing in this game. Right now, my Super Bowl predictions. I'm gonna go with a Bucks and the Bills for my Super Bowl predictions. Though if there's a team that can knock off the Bucks, I think it could be Arizona. Arizona looks dangerous. Oh yeah, that was phenomenal. Red Sox played incredible in their last game. Hadn't seen that type of team in a long time. Rays are up. Quick update here. 2-0. Tampa Bay in the bottom of the second leading the Red Sox. Ooh, anyway, the Bengals beat the Packers on Sunday. I think that one's going to be really tough there, Chris. Packers too are playing terrific football. Like, take away the opening game loss, and they're playing so well. Tom, welcome in. Braden, what's good, man? Yeah, anything could happen, though. It's the National Football League. So anything could, honestly, anything could happen. So we are back into action. The Rams have the football at the Seattle 9-yard line. Stafford passes on a slant. It's incomplete off the fingertips of Jefferson at the 2. Would have led Jefferson close to the goal line. He probably would have been tackled around the 1. So it's going to be second down coming up in goal for Los Angeles at the Seattle 9. We just start out the second quarter. Barco, what's good? Yeah, possibly. Tampa Bay's got a terrific bullpen. Stafford going 5 wide, 3 bunched up to the right for receivers, 2 to the left. He's got Kupp to the left side. Stafford looks left, flushes out, though, to his right. Stafford on the run, signals, passes to the back right corner of the end zone. Intercepted by Seattle. Nobody there in the interception. Goes to the Seahawks in the back right corner of the end zone. It is Quandre Diggs with a pick. A ball that Matthew Stafford should have thrown away. All the way to the back. Instead, he launches in the vicinity of the end zone to the back right corner. And what an interception right there by Diggs. Moving to his left and picking that one off. So both of these teams with opportunities coming away with nothing on their second drive of the game. Unbelievable. Seattle's defense gets a takeaway. Poor decision there by Matthew Stafford. He was looking all that time. I think he had intentions to throw to Cooper Kupp, which was lined up on the left side. Kupp couldn't get any separation, and that's why he had to flush out right, signal his receiver on the right side, and that was nowhere even remotely close to an intended receiver. Wilson starts off at his own 20, rushes out to his right. He's going to run for it. Scramble of about 6 to the 26. Brock, welcome back in. Got 40 people on the stream right now. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys on board tonight. Jose, welcome back in here, man. We just started out the second quarter. 2nd and 4 now coming up. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense who in the world Stafford was throwing that football to. I think he overthrew Kupp, who wasn't even close to that, and Darrell Henderson was near the goal line, but that was at the back corner of the end zone where it was intercepted. A rush up the middle, enough to get to the first down. It's Collins, gain of 5. Wilson, handoff again to Collins, spin move, breaks a tackle and gets a positive gain of 1 as he rushes to the 32-yard line. Second and 9 coming up for the Seahawks. They go 5 wide with Wilson. In the shotgun formation, 3 receivers lined up to the right side, 2 to the left. Takes a snap. Wilson back to pass, airs it out across the middle of the field. That ball is broken up and intercepted by the Rams at midfield. It is a linebacker in coverage, Troy Reeder, off of a ricochet and gets the pick at midfield. So both of the quarterbacks now with an interception. That's the first of the season by Russell Wilson. He was coming in 2 quarterbacks that were starters this season. Him and Teddy Bridgewater, perfect with touchdown to 0 interceptions for their ratio. Came into this game with 9 touchdowns to no picks. And that's an interception thrown off of a pass intended down the middle of the field, broken up, and goes to the linebacker Troy Reeder for the pick. This has been a bizarre start to this game. Second quarter, 12:53 left to go, and the Rams will have the ball placed near midfield coming up right after the media break. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. So Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan, most veteran quarterbacks behind Tom Brady, and then Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the U.S. was playing today against Jamaica, but Mexico about to play. That's cool there, man. What's good behind the Eric fan? Welcome to the stream here. Gardner Minshew. Yeah, and Big Ben too. That's right. That's right. He was before. Yeah, he was before Stafford and Ryan. So I think before Big Ben was Tommy Maddox and Cordell Stewart before him. Throwbacks. So 1st and 10. Ball spotted just shy of midfield now for the Rams as we get back to action. Stafford airs it out looking for the home run ball, and that ball is overthrown at the 5-yard line looking for Van Jefferson. That's a dangerous pass into double coverage. It was Jalen Ramsey who got his hand in there that forced the last ball to be intercepted, thrown by Russell Wilson across the middle. He was a part of that one, got his hand in there and put it up in the air, and that's how it got picked by the linebacker, Troy Reeder for LA. Los Angeles has it at their own 48. Stafford fires across the middle, complete to Kupp. And he gets wrapped up just past midfield around the 47, catch a 5. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball spotted around the 47 now of Seattle territory. Cooper Kupp's got 3 catches for 18 tonight. Stafford from the gun. Henderson lines up in the backfield to the right side of him. 2 wide to the right. Kupp's towards the right side. 2 to the left. Stafford out of the gun. Play clock goes down to double zeros, and this is a penalty flag. It was well to double zeros before the ball was even close to being snapped. And that is a 5-yard penalty, delay a game. That's the 2nd penalty of the night for the Rams. The Seahawks are penalty free. Nothing yet committed by Seattle. Third and 10. Handoff up the middle, back to midfield. A carry of 2 on a 3rd and 10 on a draw. They've been passing and passing the football, and the Rams on the 3rd and 10 go with a running back draw with Henderson and gain 2. There's a lot of question marks tonight as far as the play calling. So 4th and 8. They got their punter, Michael Dixon, standing back at his own 35-yard line. He boots it away inside the 15. Takes a bounce a little forward out of bounds around the 16, maybe 17 where they spot it. And out of bounds to the 16 and a half. That's where the Seahawks will have the football coming up here. 10:41 left to go in the 2nd quarter. All right, so let's see. Good question here because I want to see about Mark Vital. So he had played on the Seahawks in the preseason, and then he got released. So he got released, it looks like, Mark Vital on September 2nd or 7th, and then he was signed to the practice squad for Kansas City. So Mark Vital is yet to play football, but he got signed by the Chiefs for the practice squad. So if there's like any injuries or anything, he could get called up upon. Looks like they got him as a tight end. Yeah, I don't see anything on that. I just tried to see if there was anything on Twitter about that, and there's nothing. That would be devastating. I just want to see what the Chiefs... So interesting here. So Mark Vital played for Baylor in the national championship for college basketball. He plays for Kansas City. He's on the practice squad. Okay, I get the roster up. Yep, so he is listed on the practice squad. We come back from the timeout. 1st and 10. Hand off with a big rush up the middle. Past the 30, down around the 32-yard line. That's a first down with a big burst of speed. It goes to the wide receiver, Penny Hart, number 19, who got motioned out from right to left and received the snap from the hands of Wilson. It's about a rush at 13. First and 10, Collins in the backfield, ace formation. Wilson takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass, looking to air it out. He airs out the deep ball. Down the right side, launching, and Lockett gets tied up here. Flag comes down inside the 20. Pass interference, automatic first down. Russell Wilson airing out a deep ball around 50 plus. And in coverage for the Rams, pass interference by the defensive back, Robert Rochelle. Working one-on-one on Tyler Lockett. And Rochelle just stretches out his arm before the ball meets Lockett. Lockett going into a forward motion, trying to catch it. He almost had that. Yeah, Rochelle gets his arm and then gets him down along the thigh area. And then that brings him down right ahead as he was looking back to the football and Rochelle wasn't. 1st and 10, 9:58 left to go in the second. Rams with Seahawks with a football now inside the 25 of the 22. Handoff takes it to the 20. Rush it 2 to Collins. Let's see. Worst day of my life, probably when they canceled all sports last year, March 12, 2020. Yeah, that was a pretty bad day. That's when everything got canceled. 2nd and 7 coming up. Under 9.5 left to go before halftime. Nobody yet to score so far tonight, which is odd because both of these teams came in with 2 high-powered offenses. Jalen Ramsey lined up on the near side working on DK Metcalf. Wilson from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass, fires over the middle to Metcalf. He catches it and gets his way into the end zone for the touchdown catch. DK Metcalf on the board for 6. And the Seahawks are on top for the first touchdown of the night, 6-0. It was Rochelle who was in coverage along with Ramsey at first. Ramsey gave him too much space. Metcalf able to cross across the middle, get separation on Ramsey because of that. And Wilson throws a dart over to Metcalf, bounces off of Rochelle, who couldn't wrap up and make the tackle at the 1, and into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point coming up on the field by Jason Myers. The snap, the hold, the kick, right through the uprights, it is good. 7-0 Seahawks to start things off. DK Metcalf on the board with a touchdown catch. He's got now 2 catches for 44 yards and 6 points. Seahawks up 7-0. Yeah, I think once this game starts to get picked up, it's going to be a really good matchup tonight. A lot of these national TV games have been terrific. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified here. Future live streams I do cover. Glad to have you be a part once again tonight on the channel here for special play-by-play coverage, NFL Week number 5. Great matchup because the Rams right now are 3-1. The Seahawks are 2-2. And everybody's chasing the Cardinals in the division and also the whole NFL. The Cardinals only undefeated team at 4-0. Yeah, I'll have to pull him out sometime when I'm like with the family or so. He'll come out. I think he's like sleeping right now. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we get right back to action. 7-0, DK Metcalf with the first touchdown pass, or first touchdown catch from Russell Wilson in the game. This return down the right sideline. Try to tiptoe to stay in bounds. On the return for LA. That was Tutu Atwell. And he goes out of bounds around the 20, so that's where Matthew Stafford and the Rams will come out. Sony Michel in the backfield now. In place of Darrell Henderson. Henderson went to the bench and he was trying to stretch out himself along the sideline, it looks like. So Henderson is out towards the sideline right now. Michel in the backfield for this play. They go into ace formation. Stafford under center. Motion towards the right side. As that is Robert Woods. Handoff up the middle. Michel bounces off a tackler. Takes it to about the 30. That's good for around a gain of 5 in the rush. Second and 4 now. Ball is spotted at their own 30-yard line for LA. Stafford in the ace formation. It's Michel in the backfield. Motion again. To the right side is Jackson. Here's a carry up the middle, and they take it for the first down rush. That is Sony Michel's second carry of the game. And that's a rush of 15. He had a big hole up front. Great blocking there by the Rams. Yeah, Corbett on the offensive line. Munt was the tight end on that last play and able to get some key lead blocks up the middle to see a crease and rush for 15. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a baseball game for the playoffs. I'm not sure just yet when it will be. Ball spotted at their own 45-yard line. Stafford handoff up the middle to John Michel. Forward motion still being carried and takes him for 2. It looks like to the 47. Yeah, they could have really used him for ball security in these games. The fumbles have just been unbelievable this season, unfortunately. Costly fumbles. They've coughed away 2 games because of it. Yeah, I heard that today. That's crazy. Big Baby Davis, Tony Allen was on the list. 18 NBA players. Part of like a defrauding healthcare scheme that they had going on. Play action, Stafford back to pass, airs to the cross. The numbers on the left side, that is complete to Deshaun Jackson and moves the chains. Great catch to haul that in by Jackson. He was working one-on-one on DJ Reed, the corner. Or it was Robert Woods, number 2, who caught the ball. It's Robert Woods who got the last catch. Woods having a great game tonight. Woods has got himself 5 catches for 61, the lead receiver for the Rams. Kupp's got 3 catches for 18. Another rush to Michelle. Left side counter inside the 40, down around the 37. That's good for around a carry of 6. These Thursday night games are brutal. We just saw Tyler Higbee walk off the field and towards the sideline. Looks like he was favoring that right thigh. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3 coming up here. Stafford goes from the gun. Ball spotted around the 37-yard line of Seattle territory. Takes a snap back to pass. Fires open. Complete to Kupp. Enough for the first down to the 33. Cooper Kupp, gain of 4, moves the chains for LA. Matthew Stafford still looking for his first touchdown pass. 11 for 17, 117 passing yards, 1 interception. Once again, they go hurry up 5 wide to the line, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Kupp lined up in the slot towards the right side. He's also got Jefferson lined up on the right side, along with Woods as well in the middle. Takes a snap, Stafford. Looks left, fires left side, complete to Sony Michel and gets swung down at the near sideline. That's complete for 7. Around the 26-yard line now in Seattle territory. What do you mean by TBs there? Not sure what that is for short. 2nd down and short here for Los Angeles. Around the Seattle 26. Stafford takes a snap. Handoff. Michel. Nothing there. Back to the line of scrimmage. If not, maybe 1. And this is a big 3rd down coming up now for Los Angeles. Under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. The Rams actually have more first downs than Seattle. 10 first downs by LA to 8 by the Seahawks. And the Rams lead the total yardage 165 to 127. Yet they've yet to convert on 3rd downs. They're 0 for 3 tonight on 3rd down. Oh, TBS there. Yes, I've got TBS. Oh, I didn't know what the lowercase s was. That's what threw me off. Handoff. Stafford to Michel. And again, it is close. The first down. 2nd effort was extremely close. It looked like the football was just shy from the side angle that we have. But the initial first effort, that looked like it would be no gain. And then 2nd effort got him around 1. And the referees come in. They do mark it short. 4th and 1. And Sean McVay is going to elect for his offense here to keep the football, and they are going to go for it. We already saw a turnover on downs inside the 30 by Seattle. At the 23, handoff up the middle, and that is good for the first down. Needed 1, got around 3 on the carry. It is Michel, who has now 7 rushes for 33 yards along a 15 on this drive. 1st and 10, Los Angeles. Ball spotted at the 21 of Seattle. Stafford in the ace formation. Henderson, now the running back, comes back into the game. Stafford, play action, bootleg to his right, pump fake, fires, that ball, far side, complete. It is Woods. And a catch of around 6 out of bounds with 2:05 left to play. Coming up a 2nd and 4 with 2 minutes left to go. as we have reached a 2-minute warning here. So the Rams closing in. Matthew Stafford threw an interception inside the 10-yard line of Seattle on the last drive. Quick update, Rays leading the Red Sox 3-0. Astros already won against the White Sox earlier today. 6-1. That game's extremely late. I have to get up like around 6 on Saturday because I got a game in the morning on Saturday. Yeah, these have been extremely long drives tonight. There hasn't been, like, massive plays. There's been a lot of big passes that both of these teams have tried to go for, but they've been overthrown and incomplete. DK Metcalf with a catch of 25. Tyler Lockett had a catch of 25. And then a 25-yard catch by Robert Woods. Those are the longest plays of the game. Longest rushes have been Penny Hart for the Seahawks with a 14-yard rush. Alex Collins at a 13-yard rush. And then 15 by Michelle that he had for the Rams. Oh, yeah, I've been calling games in person lately. I've got a volleyball match that I'm covering on Saturday morning. What's good, Edison? Welcome to the stream here from the Cayman Islands. Yeah, recently I started announcing at a couple colleges. So I've got one this Saturday. I've got another matchup on Tuesday, and then another one next Saturday for volleyball. 2nd and 4 coming up. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Rams have it at the 15-yard line of Seattle territory. Stafford in the ace formation. Michelle back in the backfield once again, the running back. And they will go handoff up the middle to Michelle, and he stumbles forward right at the first down marker. Needed to get 4 to the 11. Looks like he got there. This is close, though. He might have had his knee down before, and they will not give it to him. It's about a yard shy. So that is a yard shy for the first. They roll it back at the 12, and this will be a 3rd and 1. What's good, Sheik on the stream? Welcome in. AB, welcome back in from Grand Rapids. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Ace formation. Michelle in the backfield again. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line of Seattle territory. Stafford handoff to Michelle. He gets met for a 2-yard loss. He gets absolutely crushed by Al Woods, the defensive tackle who comes in from the side and knocks down Michelle for a loss of 2. The Rams have already converted on a 4th down to keep this drive going. Big play call coming up here by Sean McVay. They're going to say he was down for a 1-yard loss. So this could be 4th and 2. That's awesome. Tom from Barbados. That's great. We got some great international reach out here. Fourth and 2 coming up with 1:12 remaining. We have a timeout taken on the field. And this will be, looks like a field goal coming up for the Rams. So the offense will come off the field. A field goal attempt coming up for a chip shot. This will be Matt Gay with a chip shot coming up to snap the hold. A kick from 31 yards, and that is through. The Rams finally get something on the board. Couldn't get it into the end zone. As they had gone for it the first time in the fourth down, they got it. But then the second time elect not to go for it. They take the 3, and it's 7-3. So that was an extremely long drive, and it puts a minute and 8 left to go before the Seahawks will have the football coming up. And here's the thing, is that Seattle's going to get the football to start off the second half. So Seattle's got a minute and 8 left to go downfield. They could go up at halftime 14-3, and also they start off with the football in the second half. I'm going to go to Giants versus Tampa Bay for preseason prediction, or for World Series prediction. Yeah, I usually don't have to say every time they rotate in volleyball. I do have to say substitutions, like what players come in for who from time to time. What's good, Grego? Welcome back on the stream. Yeah, I heard about that today. That was crazy. So, Big Baby Davis was on that along with Tony Allen. There were 18 players in the NBA. They were part of a healthcare fraud scheme. Yeah, Terrence Williams, who was a lottery pick, he was the one who was the main one running that. 1:10 left to go. The clock unwinds to about 1:03. This return to around the 28-yard line. It gets returned for, and that's where Seattle will come out. Okay, so the Seahawks with Russell Wilson have about a minute left to go before halftime. That was a 14-play drive for the Rams that ended up being a 31-yard field goal. So Seattle will start off, ball spotted at their own 28-yard line. Wilson from the gun, 2 receivers lined up to the right side. One of them's Lockett. Wilson takes the snap, drops back, launches this one down the far sideline. That's caught past midfield, dragged down around the 45-yard line. Russell Wilson, one pass just like that, moves the ball. 40 seconds left to play. They also have 2 timeouts left to go. Inside the 45, Wilson from the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, handoff of the draw up the middle to the 40. Dragged down around the 39. A rush of around 4 on the carry. As the ball goes to Alex Collins. DJ Dallas was the one who got the catch out of the backfield. Yeah, I'll see if I can put it in here at halftime. That's odd. So DJ Dallas gets the ball out of the backfield for a big catch. Past midfield, and that's a key part to start off this drive. It was a catch of 29. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Seahawks have it at the Rams' 39-yard line. 27 seconds left to go. 1 timeout as well. From the gun, Wilson's got 2 receivers lined up to the right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, low snap, back to pass, steps up, fires a deep ball, and just overthrows his intended target. Looking for Lockett, overthrew him by like 20 yards. There's a penalty flag down, though. We'll take a look at the call. Clock stops with 21 seconds. This wasn't even close to being a catchable ball, but there was pressure there. This could be on the defense. Aaron Donald, yeah, it's thrown in the vicinity of the quarterback. Aaron Donald put his hands on the helmet of Wilson, and Wilson fell down. Yeah, Aaron Donald came in, one hand on the shoulder, and then pushed him down with another hand that got to the helmet. And that's roughing the passer. That's a penalty by the Rams. 72 penalty yards tonight. They had the fewest penalty yards through the first 4 games, just 91 penalty yards. And they pick up another costly penalty for LA. That is now 4 penalties for 72 total yards. They had a massive pass interference penalty, and the Seahawks have been clean tonight. No penalties. Ball spotted now at the 24-yard line. Wilson, pass across the middle, complete to the 15. Gain of 9 on the catch. It goes to Freddie Swain, gets his first ball of the game. Yeah, this is the Seahawks today that's playing some clean football, not being penalized. The Rams with 4 penalties. One of them was a pass interference penalty that had like a good chunk of yardage. It was like a 35, 40-yard pass interference penalty. What's good, Jose? Welcome back to the stream. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Seahawks. Already up 7-3, and they also get the football coming up too. Oh, that's the old one. Yeah, I'll post a new one. I posted another one in the tab. Oop. Yeah, I used to cover games for that school, but they were just having me do it as volunteer or so. The other 2 were giving me like more to do stuff. 2nd and 1 coming up, 16 seconds remaining before halftime. I'll post it in at halftime. I put it in the community tab about a couple of hours ago. Wilson takes a snap, steps up, fires across the end zone, back of the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. There's a flag down, though. Tyler Lockett hauls it in. We'll see if this will stand. The Rams have committed all the penalties tonight. We'll see if this will be their 5th of the night. And it's the Seahawks first. Holding call on Seattle. They have been playing clean all the way up to the final 10 seconds before halftime. It's on the offensive line. Number 76 of Seattle gets the holding call. Dwayne Brown allowed Wilson to step up into the pocket, launch to the back of the end zone, wide open. At the back of the end zone was Tyler Lockett. It will not count, though. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Russell Wilson already with a touchdown pass to DK Metcalf. Metcalf, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 44. Tyler Lockett is 2 catches for 29. Spreading the ball out along the Penny Hart, DJ Dallas and Freddie Swain, who's also got a catch each as well. Wilson 7 for 10, 125 yards. 10 seconds left to go, and LA is going to take a timeout, so 2 remaining. So quick timeout here. I'm supposed to be calling basketball at 2 other schools. I sent my demo to another college called Wheaton, and they were able to get me in there. So that school that I started out on, I'm not there anymore, or so, I worked my way up to a couple other new schools. The one I'm out on Saturday is called MIT. Second and 11. Ten seconds left to go before halftime. Ball spotted at the Rams' 25-yard line. Seahawks with the ball. Wilson from the gun, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And the Rams playing prevent coverage with 10 seconds left. Seattle out of timeouts. Wilson takes a snap, fires to the near sideline. It's caught by Lockett. Gain of around 6 in the catch. Third down coming up for Seattle. They have a chance to go to the end zone or a quick out to set up a quicker field goal. We'll see what they do here. 3rd and 3. And looks like they're going to bring out the kicking situation here with Jason Myers coming up. He's going to kick this one from the right hash. 2 for 3 this season along a 53. Jason Myers comes on from the right hash to attempt a field goal. And this will be a 35-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick by Myers. It drifts in. It's no good. Wide left. The pressure from the Rams. Likely factor there to send that kick drifting wide left. And the Seahawks come away with nothing again. The Rams so lucky tonight on Thursday Night Football that they are still in this game. A lot of mistakes here on Thursday Night Football. Reasons because less prepare time. Have to put things together quicker. Recovery times faster. A lot of mistakes that you wouldn't usually see on a Sunday by this Rams team today with just 3 at halftime, yet they're still in this game. 7-3 the score as we go into halftime. Yeah, these Thursday night games are tough. I had tonight Metcalf and Cup in fantasy. A lot of the time, so those two guys are projected for a big game. I think Cup was projected for 22, Metcalf was projected for 19, but usually for other players, I usually don't put them in on a Thursday night. I put those two in because of their large projections. But if somebody was projected for like 12, 13 or so, I would honestly take a player that's projected for like 10, 11 on a Sunday and put it over with them because you don't even know what's going to happen in these games on Thursday. The quick turnaround, I know a couple weeks ago Carolina played on the Thursday night and Christian McCaffrey got injured in that game. The injuries are a problem usually in these Thursday games too. But today it's been mistakes. Interceptions, penalties by the Rams, and they're just lucky they're in this game because Seattle could have turned that into a touchdown. It turned out to be a missed field goal. And then Seattle's going to have the ball coming up in the second half. So the Rams with 4 penalties of 72 total yards. Seattle had the crucial holding penalty that resulted in a touchdown that got called off the board because of a holding penalty. And the Rams, even though they got a field goal, they've only got 3 points, they've got 11 first downs, yet they can't turn their drives. They've had 2 drives go deep down the field, and those drives have just stalled out. 0 for 5 tonight on third downs. Nobody has committed a third down tonight. Seahawks 0 for 2, Rams 0 for 5. So if you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again on the stream tonight. Oh yeah, I'll post in a link here for Chris if he's in the chat right now since we're at halftime. Let me see if I can get that up. There we go. Yeah, so that link I just posted in, I know Chris asked me a couple minutes ago. Yep, so there he is. I just posted that link in there. That's the game I'm covering. It's for women's volleyball. I'm covering a game in person on Saturday morning. Actually, both of those teams are ranked in the top 25. It's Division 3 volleyball, but the team that I'm covering, they're 17-0. They're ranked 18th. And then the team that's coming to them, they're from Texas. That's coming to them. I guess they got this big East Coast road trip, and they're ranked number 3 in Division 3 women's volleyball. So this ought to be a fantastic matchup that I cover on Saturday morning. Looking forward to it. But yeah, I've been calling games in person for 2 other colleges. I was at a third college, and then I just took 2 of them due to like the schedule and stuff like that. I was trying to pan out like which ones I was gonna get like more like earning potential from, or so to weigh out the cost from that. But 7-3 right now. We're at halftime. Biggest play, surprisingly, has been 25 yards. 25-yard catches by Lockett, Metcalf, and Robert Woods. So 2 25-yard grabs for the Seahawks, 1 by the Rams. And we've seen multiple plays go with deep balls downfield of 50+, but overthrown to receivers. What's good, Nathan? Welcome to stream again. Yeah, that field goal was wide left. The Rams lucky that the Seahawks didn't get anything from that drive. The Seahawks will have the ball coming up. So the best coming up that Seattle could do is 14-3 once the third quarter starts up. If they do go receive this kick and take it down to the end zone. The Rams are lucky that this game is not 21-3. Say if Seattle had scored there in the final minute with a touchdown, and then say they answer with a touchdown to start off the third quarter. Yeah, that took away a touchdown. That was a big call. Keeps the Rams right in this game. What's good, Anthony? Welcome to stream. Yeah, it's quite odd. Still got a lot of game left to go, but this has been a really sloppy Thursday night game. That's awesome. Jay Ramirez used to live near Sean Alexander. That's incredible. All right, so let's see here. Week 5 slate for games looks like this. Quick update first. Rays and Sox. This game is going by fast right now. Tampa Bay is up at the top of the 5th inning, 1 out. 3-0. They scored 2 of those runs to the bottom of the first inning. There's a game overseas in London this week, so we haven't had that in quite a while. An actual game being played internationally. It's the Jets against the Falcons. That's the day game at 9:30 in the morning. And then there's games at 1 o'clock. Multiple games here at 1 o'clock. Miami versus Tampa Bay. It looks like that's going to have the biggest viewing audience as far as the CBS single for the 1 o'clock time slot there. So Jim Nantz and Tony Romo get to call that one. The Saints against Washington, also on at 1 o'clock, along with the Patriots at the Texans, Tennessee at Jacksonville. And then other 1 o'clock games, Green Bay at Cincinnati, Philadelphia at Carolina, Denver at Pittsburgh, and Detroit at Minnesota. The line's even between the Broncos and the Steelers. That could be an incredibly low-scoring game. Tennessee just lost at the Jets, and now they face the Jaguars with a lot of drama within the organization. The whole thing this week with Urban Meyer, the whole video that surfaced over the weekend celebrating at his own restaurant when his team had lost on Thursday Night Football last week. And yeah, I'm stunned that he's still the head coach right now. I think this game's going to pick up in the second half. So I'm going to predict the over for that in the second half. The Raiders hosting the Bears. Looks like Justin Fields going to get the start this week for Chicago. This should be a great game. The Chargers favorites by 2. Baker Mayfield's been playing through an injury since like mid-September. Chargers are a 2-point favorite at home. We got to see the Chargers against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. They look like they're dangerous. Cardinals hosting the Niners. Arizona undefeated on the season. Only team right now that's perfect. Bills at Chiefs, the Sunday night game, should be a good one. And then Colts at Ravens Monday night. Yeah, those are really tough. I'm a Patriots fan myself, and it's basically a guarantee that the Patriots are going to lose one against the Dolphins every year, and it's usually the one that they play at Miami. Hey, what's good, Ricky? Welcome to stream. I'm going to be out for like all of Saturday or so. I actually am calling a game in person on Saturday, so unfortunately I wouldn't be able to watch that one, but I heard it's going to be massive there. Iowa, Penn State, both teams ranked in the top 5. Okay, so it's going to be the Seahawks who will receive here the third quarter kickoff as we come back to action in just a moment. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you like to be notified here. Future live streams I do cover. And quick update, as we take a look at it right now. Russell Wilson, 8 for 11, touchdown pass was to DK Metcalf. Metcalf, the leading receiver for the Seahawks, 2 catches for 44 yards. Tyler Lockett with 3 catches for 37. And then for the Rams, Matthew Stafford, 13 for 19 passing, 1 interception, 131 passing yards. And his leading receiver, Robert Woods, 6 catches for 67. Cooper Kupp, has got 4 receptions tonight, being held, though, to 23 total yards. I really like Mac Jones. He is a fighter in there. He's the best player offensively for the Patriots. It's unfortunate that his teammates are just holding him back. It's too bad. Like, the offensive line is brutal. They can't run the football. And he's doing everything he can. He's taking hit after hit after hit. He is so tough. I can't wait for the future for him. Like, once they start to, like, open up the playbook more and have him take, like, deeper shots down the field, I can't wait until they start to have that. They've been just so conservative. This ball gets kicked, returned from the 4, past the 10, 20, and tackled around the 25 around the return. So that's where the Seahawks will start things off around their own 25-yard line. We got a little scrum here after the whistle is over. Referees have to come in and separate up players. Yeah, the fumbles and the penalties are the big crusher. And also putting field goals on the board inside like the 10, 15-yard line instead of going for the touchdown. They've had so many opportunities, but the fumbles are the problem. 1st and 10, play action. Wilson airs it out, far sideline. That ball is complete. That's good for a catch around 14. The Lockett moves the chains to about the 39. What's good, Alec? Welcome to stream. Yeah, shocking score right now. I thought both of these teams would see some more touchdowns at half, but nope. Rams yet to even score a touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 4 catches now for 50 total yards. Wilson in the ace formation. Collins in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hand off to Collins. Spin move, evades a tackler past the 40 and dragged down around the 43. It's a pickup of 4 in the rush. I was talking about before the Patriots' offensive line just struggles to block or so Mac Jones just stands in there tough, and he just keeps on getting drilled left and right, but he's just so tough. So, I was talking about Mac Jones before at the end of half. 2nd and 6 coming up. Wilson, play action, rushes out to his left, throws in the run. That ball is complete right at the first down marker. He gets his receiver, Penny Hart, 2nd reception of the game. And it looks like the referee is going to place it just short, so it's 3rd and 1. Jiv, welcome to the stream. Sorry to hear that, man. Yes, Stafford had his index finger. We just saw that in replay. Stafford had his index finger taped up along the sideline before halftime. Here's a quarterback sneak. Wilson, good to pick up the first down. That's a gain of 3 and a QB sneak. Just sticks his head in there, bulldozes his way forward. Catches the defense off guard. So Stafford warming up along the sideline. 7-3 Seahawks with the ball. Under 13 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Ace formation, ball spotted at the Rams' 49-yard line. Wilson, pass is deflected, and it's almost intercepted. That should have been a gift for a pick to Robert Rochelle. He got called for a pass interference penalty in the first half, and now he should have had the interception on a deflected ball at the line of scrimmage. It wasn't even deflected, it was off the helmet. It was off the helmet of Aaron Donald. Wilson just threw it off the helmet of Aaron Donald, went up into the air. Rochelle had a perfect read on it. Off his fingertips, down to the turf, incomplete. That should have been an interception. 2nd and 10. Lucky there by Wilson. Wilson for the gun. 2 receivers lined up to his left, 2 to his right. Takes a snap. Back to pass, in the pocket, standing, flushed out to his left, scrambling around. Russell Wilson tries to evade the sack, passes as he's being falled on the ground, and that will be An incomplete pass as he was going down, not past the line of scrimmage, and the Rams towards the bench were saying intentional grounding. Looks like he was out of the tackle box. Oh, was that knee down? That knee might have been down by Russell Wilson. If so, that knee is down. That knee is down. Initial rolling is incomplete pass. That knee is down. It's gonna be like a 12-yard sack, and it is 3rd and 22. 3rd and 22. It's a 12-yard sack. Handoff and a draw on the 3rd and 22, and they get around 6. So 4th down coming up, and the Seahawks will have to punt away the ball. And the Rams, opportunities after opportunities, and they are still in this game. It could have been 21-3 if the Seahawks capitalize on the last drive with about a minute left to go before halftime, and then on this drive, but 4th and 16, they'll have to punt it away, and the Rams have a chance, believe it or not, to take the lead. Dixon receives the snap, boots it away as the pressure was coming, able to get it off in time. Trailing back, Cooper Kupp will let it bounce over his head, and this is not a good bounce for the Rams as the Seahawks able to cover it up inside the 5, down at the 4. Kupp thought it was going to bounce into the end zone. Instead, it took a bounce up a yard, down at the 4-yard line by the Seahawks. And the Rams going to have a deep field coming up. 96 yards from their own end zone when we get back to action. Media timeout. 7-3, 11:03 in the third. Yep, Bill just helping out the Bucks. Welcome in Just Geo in the stream. Yep. Back to Sunday night. 4th and short. 1:03 left to go. And Bill Belichick decides to send out Nick Folk for a 55-yard field goal in the pouring rain. Ugh. Oh, man. Looks like the Rays put on another run against the Red Sox as, Tampa Bay just owning Boston sports currently here. 4-0 in the first game of the ALDS in favor of Tampa Bay at the end of the 5th inning. We'll see if anything can get going for Matthew Stafford coming up. He had a poor interception in the first half. Nobody was even there at the corner of the end zone. He rolls out to his right. He throws it to the corner, and it gets picked off. So Stafford just 13 for 19, 131 passing yards, interception. Robert Woods receiving the bulk of the catches, 6 catches for 67, a long of 25. Cooper Kupp's yet to get going, though, as long as only 9. He's got only 4 catches for 23, and Van Jefferson's only got 1 catch early in the game for 16. So great punt by Dixon, pins the Rams inside their own 5-yard line to start things off. It's going to be a 1st and 10, starting off at their own 4. Stafford from the gun. He's got Henderson in the backfield lined up to the left side. Operating out of their own end zone about a yard deep. Stafford takes a snap from the shotgun. Looks right, fires towards the far side, complete. Past the 10, on the bounce at 11. That's caught by Woods. Robert Woods continues. Now he's got 7 catches for 74. That's a gain of 7 on the catch. Second and 3. Henderson, the running back to the right of Stafford from the shotgun, takes the snap. Drops back to pass, pump fake, airs it out deep down the sideline, incomplete. Looking for a back shoulder pass to Woods, who is being heavily targeted. Misses his first pass to Woods tonight. He had hauled in all 7 targets before that, and Stafford was just short on the backside of Woods. They're averaging about 3 yards per carry. That's a play they could go rush for and see what they come up with if they do make the first down. But the Seahawks defense 2 for 19 the last 2 weeks on third down conversions. And the Rams still looking for one as they are 0 for 5 on third down efficiency. They get their first one. Woods down the far side, open, catches and turns upfield to the 20. That's complete for the first. Right at the first down marker. No clue what in the world Sidney Jones was doing, but should have been his man, and then he just backpedaled and allowed Woods to get completely wide open right at the first down marker and turn upfield for an extra 4 or 5 yards. 1st and 10 by the Rams. They have it at their own 20. Stafford operating 5 wide from the gun. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Takes a snap. Back to pass Stafford. Airs it out down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Looking for Woods. Wide open across the middle and overthrows it. That is one that he would like to have back. Robert Woods all alone in the middle. That's too easy. He's got to hit that mark right there. That ball just released too high by Stafford, sails over Woods' head. And that's one he knows that he should have had. 2nd and 10 from their own 20. 4 wide receivers this time. Cup in motion from right to left. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Henderson in the backfield to the right side. Takes a snap. Stafford looks to his left, fires. Left side, incomplete. Down their near sideline, it was Cup trying to dive for it, but Stafford off the mark again. The pressure came in, forced the incompletion. Up front, a little bit earlier than he would like to expect right there for the Seattle defense coming in. Poona Ford was the one who forced the pressure. Got a hand in the face. Stafford has been knocked down 4 times tonight. He's taken 1 sack. Takes the snap on the 3rd and 10 from his own 20. Back to pass. Airs it out. Deep ball. Down the right sideline. Catches it at the 40. It's Jackson. Turns upfield. 35-30. Down the left sideline. 20. Inside of 15. Out of bounds. At the 12-yard line. There's the big playability that this game was looking for. The longest play in this game was 25 yards until that, and Deshaun Jackson gets hooked up for a catch of 68. The Seahawks defense just overplays it. Not looking back at the football. The football was underthrown, and Sidney Jones, who got beat on the 3rd down by Woods, gets beat on the 3rd and 10 for a 68-yard pass to Deshaun Jackson. 1st and 10 now at the 12-yard line. Inside Seattle territory. HB toss towards the weak side. Turns upfield 10. Back to the middle. Dragged down at the 5. Rush of 7. It was Henderson for the 7-yard rush. 2nd down coming up for Seattle. Gaining momentum. Or for Los Angeles here, gaining momentum in Seattle's territory. Seattle's defense last in the NFL, breaking down. Yep, Anthony called it. Right before this drive started, Rams are striking once again. They had a drive stall out with an interception at the 9 by Stafford. They have it at the 10 now of Seattle. Ace formation and motion towards the right side. That is Woods. Handoff up the middle, plunging forward to the end zone. That's a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown rush right up the middle. That is Darrell Henderson. And the Rams go on top now. 9-7 with 7:56 left to go in the 3rd. The Seahawks have had so many opportunities on the last 2 drives to do something. A missed field goal, and then they also received a kick. Couldn't put it into the end zone. Had to punt it away, and Darrell Henderson, 5-yard touchdown rush. Rams gaining momentum to snap the hold, the extra points. It goes and doinks off the right upright, and it's no good. Matt Gay misses it off the right upright, just like last week. Off the left upright by Nick Folk. A doink that goes off this time the right upright and no good. Man, this game has had some crazy stuff to it tonight. Thursday Night Football, 9-7. Wow. Have a lot of miscues in this game that you wouldn't see on a Sunday. A doink. Seahawks defense, last place in the NFL in most total yards given up, and that drive clearly shows it. They are picking apart specifically Sidney Jones in the secondary now. And Jones gave up 2 big plays, both of them third down conversions. And Cooper Kupp was a non-factor on that drive. He came in having a monster season for Cooper Kupp. 4th in receiving yards entering this game, 1st in receiving touchdowns. He's only got 4 catches for 23. It's been Robert Woods' type of night, though, tonight. 8 catches for 83. And then Deshaun Jackson had a big catch for 68. And if the Rams win this game, that's going to be the turning point right there, the 68-yarder. All right, we are back into action after the timeout, and this is an illegal procedure. Yeah, this game is getting really silly. Ball will be moved all the way to the 40-yard line. Illegal procedures. The kick goes out of bounds around the 2-yard line down the near sideline by Matt Gay. Yikes. Might not be a good sign for him tomorrow morning working or walking into the facility. Missing an extra point, dunks off the upright, and then he kicks the football out of bounds on the next play after that. Might not be the Friday morning that he had hoped for. Might be a jersey turn-in moment for him. 9-7. Costly. Wilson tosses towards the right side. Collins gets just destroyed. That's a 4-yard loss in the backfield. The Rams defense comes in swarming. Leonard Floyd picks up the tackle. Alex Collins nowhere to go. 2nd and 14. Seahawks missing their running back 1 tonight, Chris Carson, who got ruled out about an hour before the game due to a neck injury. 7:20 left to go in the third. Wilson from the gun, 2 receivers lined up to his left, takes the snap. Back to pass, pump fake, airs it out, deep ball down the right sideline. He's got Lockett open and misses the pass by about a foot. Diving to it was Lockett, outstretching his fingertips, but just off the fingertips, incomplete. And Russell Wilson holding his finger after he launched the ball. Wilson shaking up on a finger. He threw right into Aaron Donald, who had the pressure. And Wilson a little banged up with one of his fingers as he might have tweaked it or pinched it. We saw Matthew Stafford earlier in this game taping up his finger at the end of the first half, and Wilson right there was grabbing one of his fingers. 3rd and 14 now for the Seahawks. Wilson will hand this one off up the middle. Flag is down. Dragged down around the 41. The Rams saying it's on the Seahawks. We'll take a look at the penalty flag. Travis Homer was the one who got the carry. And this is on the offense. Wilson being checked out right now for that finger getting taped up during the penalty flag. Ooh. That looks like it's... That might be his... I think that's the 4th finger there. The middle and the 4th maybe. This ball gets punted away. Returned at the 10. Tripped up at the 15 was Atwell. He gets tripped up by John Radigan. Ooh, yeah, that's gross. That's the middle. Oh, man, the middle finger right there. Russell Wilson is bent. That's disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, we saw Matthew Stafford get his finger taped. It was his index finger in the first half. Oh, that is disgusting. That was his middle finger right there. Looks like it's fractured. Hey, thanks so much, Alec. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I had one of those during baseball once. When I was back in middle school, I was going up for a pop fly during warm-ups, actually. And the ball just came back down on me and hit my finger. Or so. It was the middle one too, but mine didn't go up like that. I couldn't bend it for like the next couple of days. It was odd because my finger turned blue. It like popped a blood vessel in it, but it wasn't like that where it just crept up like that and you can't bend it. Oh man. Yeah, Wilson was throwing right down the field, and Aaron Donald was bringing the pressure. He outstretched his arm, and then Wilson threw forward motion right into Donald's, and that's where Donald got his middle finger, and we just saw right there. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna affect the throwing. Yeah, that's his throwing hand. So that's on his throwing hand too, because that's where the forward motion was going, and it went right into Donald. Yeah, Fox is notorious for showing bad injuries cutting to like a commercial break. I think they did it a couple years ago in the playoffs one time. Yeah, it was with Dallas, I'm pretty sure, in the playoffs. They did. So both of the quarterbacks, Stafford with the index finger, Wilson with a middle finger, both banged up in their throwing hands. Thursday night football. And Wilson's getting checked out right now. This year's already been brutal for quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield went for a tackle against the Texans a couple weeks ago. And he's been playing with an injury for the past few weeks. 9-7. 6:51 left to go in the third, going 5 wide. Stafford takes a snap, flushed out to his right. Ball spot their own 18, and Stafford launches out of bounds. Just going to stop the clock with 6:44 in the third. Yeah, that was brutal, man. That's coming up on like 1 year ago. And this week, this week again they put for the holiday weekend, they put once again the Cowboys hosting the Giants. 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Lined up to the left side, Henderson the quarterback. Now Henderson's going to go up. Stafford takes the snap, though. Back to pass, launches. That ball downfield is complete. That is Woods again, past the 35 and knocked down around the 38. He's about to catch a 16, moves the chains. Robert Woods having a terrific game. He's the only player over 100 for receiving tonight. 9 catches now for 103. Stafford again takes a snap at his own 38. Back to pass, fires across the middle. He gets Woods once again for his 10th catch of the ball game. Another first down around a gain of 15 past midfield. Robert Woods is just having it so easy, working on DJ Reed, the corner in the last play. And he is burning his man constantly. Whether it's Sidney Jones, whether it's DJ Reed, he is getting everything he wants in one-on-one coverage tonight. 12 targets, 10 catches. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Seahawks territory. Ace formation. Stafford takes a snap. Handoff. Henderson rushes to the right side hashes. Oh, he breaks through 30. Down the right sideline, 25-20. Stiff arm out of bounds. Inside the 15, out of bounds to the 14. It is a rush of around 24 on the carry by Darrell Henderson. What's good, Diamond McCrab? Welcome back to the stream here, man. 1st and 10 now. Stafford going 5 wide from the gun. 3 bunched up to the left side, 2 to the right. We have under 5 minutes now left to go in the third. Ball at the 13-yard line of Seattle territory. Stafford airs it out right corner to the end zone. He gets Higbee for the touchdown. 13-yard touchdown catch by Tyler Higbee. And the Rams on top. 15-7. That's an odd score. Gotta kick the extra point. They already missed an extra point by the kicker, and then he followed it up with a legal procedure for Matt Gay. Jiv, thanks so much, man, for being a part of the stream. Most of my content I actually do covers basketball for the most part, but I do cover other special live streams of football. I've covered baseball too, as well as some NASCAR racing. A lot of people really enjoy the basketball play-by-play. That is good through the upright. That time, Matt Gay is able to send it through. 16-7 Rams. Terrific drive downfield for them. Robert Woods is having a phenomenal game. He's getting it whatever he wants. 10 catches for 123. Concerning for the Seahawks because Russell Wilson now with his middle finger. And that could severely affect the throwing. And they're down now by 2 scores. And then there was a part of this game before halftime that we were like Seattle could go up 14-3. And then they're going to get the football back and they could make it 21-3 starting off the third quarter. Now the tables have turned at 16-7. The Rams have found their rhythm offensively. Matthew Stafford, 19 for 29 passing, 268 passing yards. And the Seahawks have not. Russell Wilson being held to 151 passing yards, 10 for 15 through the air. Robert Woods is broken out. Nobody else has been able to really break out for the Seahawks. And Cooper Kupp's been held he's been held tonight on receiving in this game. I think it's around like 4 catches for 29. Yeah, the NFC West is stacked. Like, the Seahawks should have way more points in this game. Seahawks have a tough schedule coming up, like, mid-season. After the bye week, they have the Packers and then Arizona. Back-to-back games. They've got 3 games that's manageable with offenses that shouldn't really be able to blow them away. Considering that their defense is dead last in the NFL. They got the Steelers coming up next. That's on Sunday Night Football next week against Pittsburgh, and they got extra time to prepare for Pittsburgh. And then they've got the Saints after that on Monday Night Football. And then they're hosting the Jaguars. So at Pittsburgh, hosting New Orleans, hosting Jacksonville before their Week 9 bye week, and then 2 really difficult games after the bye week at Green Bay at the 14th of November, and then hosting Arizona on the 21st of November. And the Rams got a cakewalk for the next couple weeks. 4:46 left to go in the third quarter. Back to action. Ball spot their own 25-yarder. Wilson handoff to Collins as he will churn the wheels forward, about to pick up a 4 and a carry to the 29. The Rams coming up, piece of cake schedule. At the Giants next Sunday. Hosting the winless Lions the following Sunday. And they close out the month on Halloween at the Texans. That's who they got before hosting Tennessee, which lost the Jets on the Sunday on November 7th, and then at San Francisco on Monday Night Football on the 15th. And for now, as this is a run towards the far side, about a gain of 3 in the carry. For now, that game, Rams against Titans, is still on Sunday Night Football. So that is still a Sunday Night Football game. Games could be flexed, though, so I think it's this week and after this week, everything is flexible on the schedule. So that game could be flexed. That's on November 7th, week number 9. LA hosting Tennessee in Sunday Night Football. The Monday night games can't, though. They got 2 Monday night games at San Francisco and at Arizona. Wilson, 3rd and 5, takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, pressure coming, evades a sack, and then he gets bulldozed back as he gets sacked after the initial contact, and it's going to be a punting situation for Seattle. The pocket just collapses. Wilson looking right, looking left, able to escape the pressure with a big spin, but pocket just couldn't hold up any longer. 4th and 14. Dixon punts it away, gets blocked. It goes sideways. Dixon picks it up. 15, 20. He's going to rush for it. And this football gets chucked downfield. There's a flag down. That's illegal. 4th and 14. Pretty sure you can't do that. First of all, this punt got blocked right from the front. That is for the Rams, number 44 for LA, coming up the middle free. And then Dixon just boots it away a second time. Now, can you do that after the first block? I don't think so. Heads up by Dixon just to punt it away, but this is interesting because you don't see this at all. This is rare. Like, if a punt gets blocked, I'm pretty sure you have to run with it upfield, and you can't punt it away a second time down the field. So he sees that everybody in the kicking coverage is up the field like 20 yards prior to Dixon, who rushes up, and then he punts the football away, but Where did he punt the football away to? Was it past the line of scrimmage, or this is quite interesting. You never see this. This is quite. It's got to be an odd ruling here in the rule book about this. You never see this. Yeah, that is so odd. That is heads up to pin him inside the 15 at the 11, but that's the weirdest play I've ever seen in my life. There's been some odd ones. Some odd formations. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, now Sean McVay is going to have the challenge flag. He got it out of his pocket for a moment, but okay, so this all clears up. The Rams are going to take over, so Dixon with a heads-up moment pins the Rams to start off at their own 11. Stafford screens it out towards the far side. Stiff arm. Woods taken down for about a catch of 3 to the 14. So LA is going to start this. They started off their drive at their own 11. Now they're at their own 14. And Michael Dixon saved this from this game not even being a close game. If the Seahawks defense comes up and makes a stop here, then kudos to the punter. That's just heads up there by Michael Dixon for a second punt down the field. 2nd and 7. Play action. Stafford back to pass. Airs it out. And that ball is deflected into the hands, though. A Cooper Kupp makes things happen. Gets the first down. Down the far sideline. That ball should have been intercepted. He had a defensive back ahead of him. It was a linebacker. Ranging to his left. Jordan Brooks got a fingertip on the ball. And it fell into the hands, deflected into Cooper Kupp's hands, down the far sideline, and got enough for the first down. We see some odd plays tonight happen in this game. Kupp along the sideline at the moment. 204 yards in this half by the Rams, just 15 by the Seahawks. LA with the football. Henderson in the backfield. Stafford, handoff, up the middle, down the right hashes for Henderson. Rumbles forward, a rush of 8 to the 45. And now Kupp checks back in the next play. Second and 2 coming up for the Rams. They have it at their own 45-yard line. Under 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Stafford in the ace formation. Henderson, the running back in the backfield. The Kupp lines up to the left side. Woods to the right, takes a snap, handoff. Henderson, nothing there. Met for a loss of 2 in the backfield. Jamal Adams comes over from New York now to Seattle, makes the tackle for the loss, and it brings up about a 3rd and 3. This is not a good sign for the Seahawks. They have the backup quarterback, Geno Smith. Yes, Geno Smith is still in the NFL. And they have Geno Smith warming up along the sideline. Russell Wilson in the third quarter, he threw a pass down the field. And looks like he dislocated his middle finger. His throwing hand went into motion into Aaron Donald, who was providing the pressure. And then he was holding that middle finger. He still continued to play, but they have gone a lot of rush plays on running back draws after that. As we move on now to the fourth quarter, end of the third, 16-7, Rams, and LA has the football. These Thursday night games have been brutal for injury. It was a couple weeks ago, Christian McCaffrey that went down due to injury. We've got 50 people watching now. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified here. Future live streams I do cover. Yeah, Seattle's defense is dead last this season. It doesn't look like they're going to be in the playoffs. They need a big turnaround defensively in order to do so. They've got 2 really good wide receivers. They're without their key running back tonight. Chris Carson. They've got Alex Collins as the running back, and now their quarterback Russell Wilson is dinged up, and they're warming up Geno Smith. I guess the good sign for Seattle is that they're going to be facing 3 offenses that's more like bottom-of-the-pack NFL teams coming up. They're at Pittsburgh next week. Sunday Night Football. That game's on Sunday Night Football for now at Pittsburgh. And then they're hosting on Monday Night Football on October 25th, the Saints. And then they're hosting Jacksonville on Halloween. So that's the next 3 games they got. And then a bye week in week 9. And then 2 games that's going to be difficult with 2 top-tier offenses after the bye. They're at Lambeau against the Packers, and then they're hosting the Cardinals. So that's the 2 they've got coming up after their bye. But this is going to be a major problem if the Steelers happen to put up points, like significant points against Seattle. It's able to put points late 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s somehow against Seattle. That's quite concerning. The Steelers' offense has been a grind all season long. Yeah, it's an extremely tough division that they're in. They haven't even played the Cardinals this season. They've got 2 games against Arizona. They've got another game at Los Angeles. They've still got another game hosting San Francisco, who they did win. But I think by the time this division sorts out, I thought it'd be the 49ers that were in trouble. As this pass goes downfield intended for Deshaun Jackson, it's incomplete on the 3rd and 3. I think this division's going to sort out, and we're going to see Arizona and LA at the top, and then separation between those 2 and the other 2. The 49ers are dealing with injuries again. They're more of a rush-heavy type of team for San Francisco, so they're not going to blow it past you passing the football, but any team that will be able to blow it past you passing the football, that's a concern. And they've got those type of games coming up after the bye. They don't have them coming up the next 3 weeks, as this is a beautiful punt pinned inside the 5 down around the 2-yard line. That's where the Seahawks will start off their own 2. Yeah, the Cardinals have a terrific chance to go to the Super Bowl if they keep it up. Their offense is explosive. I had said it from week 1, who I thought would take home MVP this year. I had said Kyler Murray. I think it's Kyler Murray's got a legitimate shot to do so. So Seattle, after their bye, they really need to figure things fast, because they got 2 MVP candidates coming up after their week 9 bye at Green Bay, at the home of Aaron Rodgers, which he has been terrific after week number 1 when they got blown out against the Saints. Other than that, he's been terrific with that Monday Night Football bounce back week 2 against the Lions ever since. And then Kyler Murray, that offense is just so explosive. Number 1 offense right now in points scored. Handoff in the draw, up the middle to Collins. Nothing is there. The Rams defense entered this game in the back of the NFL around 26th. And total offense with total yards allowed, but I think they're gonna get in the upswing, and before you know it, they should be a top 15 team. So Russell Wilson along the sideline. This is Geno Smith, who is in at quarterback. Smith takes his first pass of the season, passes across the middle, and it is almost intercepted, intended for Metcalf. There's a flag down. Here's the thing about teams. I mean, you gotta have a plan. Who's the backup? A lot of teams do. They have a plan about who's the backup quarterback in case their starter goes down. It's going to be pass interference defensive by the Rams. Automatic first down for the Seahawks. Smith goes 5 wide from the gun, 2 to the left, 3 to the right. takes a snap, looks left, fires in the slant across the middle. Metcalf catches, evades tacklers, down the left side 30, chopped up at around the 34, picks up the first down. "29 touchdown passes in his career for Geno Smith, dating back to 2013. 36 interceptions. 13:40 left to go in the fourth. Smith flushes out to his right. Smith throws in the run across his body. Dangerous, and it gets caught by the tight end for a gain of 8. That is Will Dissly who makes the catch. Second and 1. At the 44-yard line. At their own 44 for Seattle. Smith operating onto the gun. He's got his running back Collins lined up to the left side. Smith takes the snap. Hand off in a draw to Collins. It looks like it should be enough for the first down. Right at the line of scrimmage. Or right at the line to gain for the first down. So Geno Smith comes into Seattle. His second season with the Seahawks. He spent his first 4 seasons with the Jets back from 2013 to 2016. Spent 2017 with the Giants. And then he spent 2018 with the Chargers. And now on to his 4th team in the NFL, Seattle, 2020 and 2021. He only threw 5 passes all last season. He's thrown 2 today. Smith gonna scramble, rushes for about a gain of 6. Mike, welcome on the stream. Going pretty well. So just an update here. Russell Wilson is not the quarterback in the game right now. In the third quarter, he was throwing a pass downfield, and Aaron Donald contacted right into his throwing hand. And it looks like Russell Wilson had dislocated his middle finger. So Geno Smith has come in now, the backup quarterback. He passes check down underneath to Collins, evades a tackler. And forward progress will have him just shy of the first down marker. With a grand total completion percentage in his career of Geno Smith, just to update here, it's 58%. And this is not a good sign at all. They have Russell Wilson along the sideline. He's holding a football. He's holding a tennis ball. So they're trying to get back what he has for grip in his fingers. 3rd and 1. Smith, handoff, up the middle. Should be enough for the first down. Needed 1, got 2 by Homer. Or it's going to be G.J. Dallas, the running back. The official comes in. Should be enough for the first. Yeah, and yes, it will. It is first down. So this clock just keeps on rolling. Ball at the 46-yard line of LA territory. Smith, the quarterback from the gun. He takes the snap, handoff in a draw. Rushes for about 2 to the right hash. And now we'll take him to about the 44-yard line inside LA territory. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Really appreciate it, man. Geno Smith in the shotgun formation. He will take the snap here at the 44 LA territory. He looks left, fires to the middle, complete to Dissly, past the 30, dragged down inside the 25-yard line. It's a catch of 19 by the tight end, Will Dissly, to move the chains. First and 10 now around the 23. Geno Smith providing hope here to Seattle. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He goes 5 wide from the gun. Smith takes the snap in the pocket. Back to pass, launches. Left corner to the end zone. He's got his man. It's a touchdown. Second grab of the game for the TD for DK Metcalf. And there's still a chance here for the Seahawks tonight. Down Russell Wilson. Geno Smith operating a drive that he throws perfect. 4 for 4, 49 passing yards. In a left corner. Fade to the end zone here by DK Metcalf, working one-on-one with a corner that keeps on getting burned tonight once again. It is Robert Rochelle. He has been the player who's come into some poor penalties, getting burned in coverage constantly. And he just gets burned by Metcalf one-on-one for the touchdown. The extra point is good. 16-14 the score. This is still somehow a Seahawks opportunity that they still can have a chance to win. So DK Metcalf, 4 catches of 84 yards tonight, 2 touchdown grabs. Hasn't received much attention, but he's been efficient doing so inside the red area when called upon. Geno Smith perfect on the drive, QB rating of 158.3. Oof. Looks like Vaughn's opponent has rust there. Yikes. It's not a good start to the week for him. I could not believe what I saw with my very own eyes. Geno Smith on a drive. 5 for 5, 72 passing yards and the passing touchdown. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We have 9:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the Rams have the football coming up after the timeout. I'm going to take down this poll. I've had this poll for a long time here. So I'm going to release these results for the poll. We had Rams 56%, Seahawks 44%. Thanks so much for all who voted in the poll for tonight. Now the big key will be whether Seattle's defense can get a stop. Because they've been struggling with that early on in the game. They only allowed 3 to the Rams, but lately the Rams have just been chunking out yardage. Rams scored 13 points in the third quarter. Quick update in the Red Sox Rays. Tampa Bay leading top of the 8th inning 5-0. It was a 10-play scoring drive of 98 total yards that they started off with a football at their own 2-yard line. This ball gets kicked away. The Rams return it. Past the 15. 20. And knocked down after the 25 around the 27. The return was by Tutu Atwell. So coming out to the field once again for Matthew Stafford in the offense. Stafford having a big second half. Starting to spread the ball around. 21 of 32, 294 passing yards, touchdown pass, and the pick. Robert Woods has been the big beneficiary tonight. 13 targets, 11 of those catches, 126 yards. Yet to find the end zone tonight, though. Touchdown catch was by Tyler Higbee in this third quarter. Now we're on to the fourth. 16-14, 9-10 left to go. Stafford screens it out. That's complete to Higbee, but minimal. About a gain of 2 to the 28. So he gets tackled down. That is Poona Ford with a big open field tackle to limit Higbee. Yeah, there was a college game today. I'll see if I can get up the scoreboard here. Second and 9 coming up. Under 9 minutes left to go in the fourth. Rams have the ball. Play action. Stafford back to pass. Airs it out across the middle. Complete. It is Woods again as he takes it inside the 50. And down inside the 50 around the 48. That is good for around a 24-yard completion. 1st and 10 now. 5 wide from the gun. Stafford takes the snap. Plenty of time. Airs it out deep down the middle of the field. He's got him open. Cooper Kupp sliding down, receiving it at the 16. Cooper Kupp with a 32-yard catch to move the chains inside the red zone. So let's see, college football, there's Coastal Carolina who is beating Arkansas State 52-20. And there's also Houston who is leading Tulane 33-22. Under 7.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Michelle. And he gets nowhere. Stood up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Rams. Kupp will check back in. Cooper Kupp leads the NFL with 5 touchdown catches. This could be the opportunity that they have been waiting for to involve Cooper Kupp inside the red zone. Ball around the 15-yard line of Seattle territory. Under 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Cooper Kupp, 6 catches for 79. Robert Woods having a massive game, 12 catches of 150. Both of them yet to find pay dirt tonight. 5 wide from the gun for Stafford, inside the 15-yard line. He takes a snap. Back to pass. Stafford airs it out. Across the middle, it is Kupp who hauls it in to the goal line. 14-yard reception by Cooper Kupp, and it sets up the Rams with a 1st and goal coming up in short yardage. A yard outside the end zone. Boti, welcome to the stream. 1st and goal from the gun, Stafford. Kupp lined up on the left side along with Woods. Stafford takes a snap handoff up the middle. Michelle. Easy walking touchdown on the draw. Nobody touched him. Sony Michel, that is the easiest touchdown that you will ever get in your life. Rams going up by 8. Chance to put it to a 2-score game with a made extra point. That is too easy. The whole offensive line slid to their left and allowed Michelle to storm past everybody on the right side. Matt Gay has missed an extra point. The snap to hold the extra point this time. It is through the right uprights and good. Rams by 9, 23-14. 6:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Sony Michel finds a touchdown rush. Michelle set up the touchdown set up by Cooper Kupp with a big reception of around 33. Going back to earlier in this game, the game-changing play right at the beginning of the third quarter, Deshaun Jackson's 68-yard catch, his only catch of the game, eventually set up a touchdown. And Matthew Stafford tonight, he is cruising 25 of 36 passing, 365 yards. And he's got a touchdown pass, a lot of yards tonight, just ripping together the Seattle defense. Both of the quarterbacks playing banged up with their fingers. Stafford got his index finger taped up. Russell Wilson out of the game, replaced by Geno Smith due to his, looks like a fractured middle finger, as he was being pressured by Aaron Donald and threw, and his forward hand motion went into Aaron Donald, and that's where his middle finger got caught on Aaron Donald, and yeah, it did not look good. What's good? Ray in the stream. Cody, welcome to the stream here, guys. Before you sign off tonight, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified here, future live streams I do cover. .608 left to go in the fourth quarter. 23-14 Los Angeles. Gay boots this ball away. Already with one illegal procedure, make it two as it goes out of bounds around the goal line. Down the far sideline. Not going to be the showing to the office tomorrow from Matt Gay that he had hoped for. This is quite concerning here. Missed an extra point. And now he's got 2 illegal procedures. First and 10 for the Seahawks. Hey, thanks so much, Malika. Really appreciate it. 6:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. Geno Smith is the quarterback. Takes the snap from the gun. He's going to rush for it on the quarterback keeper option towards the left side and picks up about 4. Smith was met by Nick Scott, who picked up the tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 6. At their own 34-yard line, Smith on a 2nd down, takes the snap. He's going to drop back here in the shotgun formation before taking the snap. 3 from to the right, 2 to the left. Now he takes the snap, fires. Near side, complete pass midfield, out of bounds. That is Tyler Lockett inside LA territory to the 48. It's good for about a catch of 7. So Geno Smith is perfect. 6 for 6, 79 passing yards, passing touchdown. They'll keep on operating here. 5:15 and counting down left to go in the fourth. Smith from the gun. Collins lined up to the right side. Smith goes back up to the line of scrimmage. Wonder how much of the playbook he actually knows. He's been on the team, luckily for him, for over a season. Smith takes a snap, play action, and this play gets whistled down. Flag is on the ground. And it's going to be false start by the offense. Backs him up 5. Hopefully someday there, Jay. Yeah, maybe sometime. I have to put together all the stuff that I'm doing for in-person and compile it during like an off-season or so to send it out. If you asked me a couple months ago, I never even called a game in person. I usually cover basketball games, play-by-play of college basketball and NBA. That's usually most of my content. But I do special live streams for NFL. Lately, it's mostly been NFL. NFL, I've done baseball too before. I've done college football there. I'm actually covering a volleyball game in person coming up this weekend. I didn't announce games until I got a couple of job leads my way over in late August into early September that I was able to capitalize. I got accepted by a couple of schools a couple weeks ago, so I started calling volleyball games. The football actually got taken up, so I've never covered a football game in person. I'm supposed to do one on Thanksgiving, but the football at one of the schools I'm covering games, since I was late to being accepted there, the football had already been taken from the list. I usually do Sunday night and Monday night too. 2nd and 15 from the gun, takes the snap, Smith screens it over. Left side, that's complete at the 45-50. Tries to find blockers out in front before getting gang tackled by 3 defenders. Just inside the 50. That'd be a no there, Vaughn. Maybe field hockey someday, though. I'd have to pick up field hockey. I know in the winter I'm looking to see if I can get the basketball stuff in my schedule, because there's gonna be a lot of frequent games for me to cover, both between men's and women's, for in-person stuff. And then spring gets even more crazier because I want to do lacrosse as well, along with baseball and softball. They got lacrosse for both men's and women's. Yeah, I know Vaughn wants to listen to a golf tournament someday. Yeah, my good friend John has a YouTube channel for hockey that he does his live streams on. So if you enjoy hockey, I definitely recommend Off the Wall Hockey to go to. That's the place to go to if you like to enjoy hockey content. 2nd and 10 now. That pass thrown incomplete by Geno Smith. They have it at the 34-yard line of Rams territory. And we have a timeout taken on the field. The Rams will burn a timeout. They have 2 remaining. I've done a couple NASCAR races before in here too. It's unfortunate because I'm a huge NASCAR fan, but NASCAR just during this time it competes against football, and it's tough to catch the races usually on Sunday afternoon when it competes with the NFL. Usually when a lot of the sports start to die down in the summer or so, that's when I pay attention more to NASCAR, because by that time I'm actually from Massachusetts. I get tickets every year to go up to the race in New Hampshire, so I get to see the summer race in mid-July up in New Hampshire, and that time is usually when I pay attention to, because it's that and baseball is the only thing going on. Here's a screen to Collins. He's gonna get the first down inside the 20 and taken down around the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of 16 on the screen by Alex Collins. So back from the timeout, Geno Smith sets up the screen inside the red zone now. What's good, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Things going pretty well. We have 3:23 left to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Seahawks. Yep, I don't blame you right there. Welcome to the stream, Michael. I wish Gus Johnson would be calling these games for the Thursday night ones. Joe's gonna have to start managing the Thursday night games and then doing the World Series, calling those games, because I wonder how that's gonna work, because I know he's done it in the past. He does a Thursday night game and then they fly him out to do the World Series. Oh, looks like Vaughn forgot to put that on mute tonight. $3:43 left to go in the 4th quarter, so we're going to take a timeout. Oh, that's awesome. Circuit of the Americas. Yeah, that's new to the Cup Series. That's great. So not too far away, looks like, from Mike. Trey, welcome back in. So there's also college football on tonight. 2 games that finished up And Coastal Carolina is ranked at number 15. They stay undefeated. They beat Arkansas State tonight 52-20. And then Houston all over Tulane tonight 40-22. Also, the Rays are up against the Red Sox in the first game of the ALDS 5-0. And that game's at the bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've done a couple streams in the past for NASCAR. I haven't done it in like a few months. It's a lot going on. It competes with so much during this time. That's great. So you're out in North Wilkesboro. That's awesome, man. I wish that they still had that track up and going. I saw that somebody did a video like a few years ago, like about the abandoned North Wilkesboro Raceway that they had, and they were able to like go inside and got like footage of that. Okay, so back from the timeout, there was an injured Rams player. It was in the secondary, Darius Williams. That's why we had a timeout, injury timeout for the Rams. Seahawks still with all 3 timeouts. We get back into this game. Seahawks have the football at the 14-yard line of LA territory. Smith takes the snap from the gun. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket, launches right corner to the end zone. Lockett jumps up, and it's incomplete. Broken up in the right corner of the end zone. It is Robert Rochelle this time. He does not get burned and plays defense working one-on-one on Lockett, allowing the touchdown catch in the last drive to Metcalf. Yeah, that was a massive stream that I did. 3:02 remaining in the 4th. Brandon, what's good, man? 2nd and 10 coming up at the 14-yard line of Rams territory. Seahawks with the ball. Smith from the gun. 3 wide receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Back to pass, steps up, fires. That is incomplete. Sliding down, trying to get it was Disley, the tight end, being guarded by Jordan Fuller. And also Jalen Ramsey was in coverage close too. Big 3rd and 10 here for the Seahawks. This is 4 down territory. Still a chance for Seattle. They get the touchdown. They'd have to get the onside kick along with it too, which is very rare to do nowadays in this league. Smith from the gun, 14 yards from the end zone, takes a snap from the shotgun. Back to pass, flushed out to his right. Smith throws to the end zone. It is incomplete. Looking for the receiver, Freddie Swain. Wide left to him and brings up a 4th down. A little bit of bumping going on at the final mark of that play between Jalen Ramsey and Freddie Swain. And Seattle will settle for a field goal. That's right. They could do it too as long as they cut into it. They're going to have to get the stop. They still have 3 timeouts. And they also got the 2-minute warning. Snap to hold, a kick by Myers. That is good through the uprights. So either way, that works for Seattle because it puts them winning 6. So they needed to get back to 2 scores. They were down by, or within 1 score. They were down by 2 scores, down by 9. Make it 6 now with a made field goal. So they still got their 3 timeouts. Rams after this got a fairly solid, easy schedule coming up the next 3 weeks. They're at the Giants next week. And then they're hosting the winless Lions the next week after that. And then they close out the month of October at Houston on Halloween. So that's what they have for games. Yeah, there was a point in this game where I was saying the Seahawks could have went up 14-3 to close the first half. And then they could have went up 21-3 to start out the 3rd quarter. They couldn't capitalize, though. They had so many opportunities today. And we'll look back on that play. It was early in the game. Pete Carroll decides to go for it on a 4th and 2 at the Rams 29-yard line. They go for it instead of kicking the field goal. And yeah, this could be a 3-point game right now instead of what should have been around a 47-yard field goal. It turned out to be a turnover on downs on the 4th and 2. This is a short kick to Cooper Kupp, who fields it, as he will take it down past the 20 and moving forward to the 22. Yeah, same with me. I can't believe he's still in the league right now. So 2:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Rams offense has scored in the last. They've scored a touchdown in the last 3 or 4 drives. So Seattle's got 3 timeouts, the 2-minute warning to work with. Rams have been moving the ball extremely effective here in the second half. Stafford, 365 passing yards. He takes a snap. Handoff. Henderson up the middle. Gains enough for the first down. Chopped up for a rush of 12 to the 34-yard line. 2:33 left to go, and Seattle will burn their first timeout. Another first down basically ends it. So we have 2:33 remaining, and the Rams have the football. They just got a first down, so Seattle's got 2 timeouts left. Yep, I remember that. Tavares Jackson. That's right. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm supposed to be covering a volleyball game this weekend on Saturday, and the team that I'm covering is supposed to travel from Texas to Massachusetts for the game. It's called Trinity University. It's out in San Antonio. They're ranked number 3 for volleyball. So this game that I'm supposed to cover on Saturday is supposed to be really good because the team that's hosting is undefeated. They're 17-0, and then the team from Texas that's coming is 16-1, and they're ranked number 3 for in the top 25 for D3. That was a short rush. Timeout gets taken with 2:28 left to play. Rams with the football at their own 34-yard line. Stafford in the ace formation. In the backfield's Henderson. Stafford takes a snap, handoff. Henderson rushes to the left side. That's good for about 2. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 8. And the Seahawks will burn a timeout, their final one, with 2:22 left. So if Seattle stops them here, as this is a 3rd and 8, this game will keep on going. If the Rams get 8 yards or more, this game is finished. So that's what's at stake. If the Seahawks, with their last place defense, can put on a stand, they still have an opportunity. This is a big play. 3rd and 8. First down wins the game for LA. They also got the 2-minute warning to work with if the Seahawks do make the stop. No timeouts. Rams with 2 timeouts left. The biggest play of the game. 2:22 left to play. Narjet, welcome to stream. Yeah, he had what should have been a touchdown catch. The corner to end zone. Biggest play of the game right here, 3rd and 8. The Rams at their own 36-yard line. Stafford from the gun. He calls an audible at the line of scrimmage. First down will win the game. 2:22 left to go. 2 on the play clock. Stafford looks to get him off sides, and that will be A penalty flag down on the ground for a delay of game. And before the delay of game, it will be a timeout. So initially, they had thrown the penalty flag, then they picked it up. It will be a timeout taken by LA. Rams with 1 timeout left, making sure they get the correct play call. It will be a 3rd and 8 at their own 36 with 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Hey, thanks so much, Narjet. Really appreciate it. Yeah, they were struggling. They had a lot of penalties today, especially in the first half. They cleaned it up, though, in the second half. Here's the biggest play of this match. 3 receivers lined up to the right side. 2 to the left. Stafford going 5 wide. Michelle's lined up to the right side. 3rd and 8 takes a snap. Stafford back to pass, launching. That pass gets deflected at the line of scrimmage, and the Seahawks stay alive. The worst case scenario for the Rams, 2:17 left to play, is that this will still continue with the Seahawks with an opportunity above the 2-minute warning because of a major defensive play, deflection at the line of scrimmage. The Rams will punt it away. Michael Dixon standing back at his own 22-yard line. He gets the snap. Seattle bringing pressure. Ooh, that was close to getting blocked, but able to boot it away. Trail backing back inside the 20. And fair catch made at the 16 by Freddie Swain. 2:09 left to go. The Seahawks will have at least 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Geno Smith, the quarterback, replacing Russell Wilson, who is out of this game as he was throwing a pass in the 3rd quarter downfield and threw right into Aaron Donald with a forward motion. Donald got his middle finger, and his middle finger looked like it was sprained as he had trouble gripping the football after that. 1st and 10. The Seahawks still have a chance here to win. They start out at their own 16-yard line. Geno Smith 5 wide. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. These have been terrific games on national TV, whether it's Thursday night, Sunday, or Monday. Smith takes the snap, flushed out to his right, fires down the field, and Geno Smith does Geno Smith things to end the game. Intercepted on the first play of this drive by the Los Angeles Rams. Nick Scott comes down the field, reads the pass, intended for nobody even remotely close. What was that? Tyler Lockett tripped up himself. Tyler Lockett took a digger on the field. He was the intended target across the field. Tyler Lockett just falls down. Right place, right time for Nick Scott to end the ball game with a pick. Ladies and gentlemen, that is still a reminder of what Geno Smith can do for you, the opposing team. Tyler Lockett just trips himself up. He tries to plead for the penalty flag, and there's nothing. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't hear that, actually. Man, that's unfortunate. Wow. I think it's probably overshadowed in the news with all the stuff that went on last year. I just looked, it was around April last year. First and 10, LA. 2:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. They'll have 1 play north of the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Cam's still available. First and 10 for the Rams. Stafford calls an audible at the line of scrimmage. He's got Henderson in the backfield. They start off at the 32-yard line of Seahawks territory. Stafford tosses right side. Henderson tries to cut back, slips on his own weight, and loses a yard. And it takes us to the 2-minute warning with a slow offensive lineman for the Rams to get up. He's okay, though. That's a good sign there for LA. That is Austin Corbett a little slow to get up. He unfortunately, nobody will take him. He's been trying to get back to the league forever. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's so sad. So 2nd and 11 coming up for LA. $1:57 left to go, and they could run clock. They're the ace formation once again. Stafford hands it off. Henderson. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Seahawks don't have any timeouts remaining. That's the Raiders, yeah. Yeah, I think he got injured in that opening night Monday night game, Las Vegas. 3rd and 11, handoff up the middle. Henderson dives forward to the 29. And this is a 4th and 7 now. There's still a 24-second differential between play clock and game clock. So the Rams are going to have to do a play here, and it will allow Seattle with time. So Seattle will get time. Matt Gay will come out and kick this field goal from the left hash. He has missed an extra point tonight. He's also got two illegal procedures. This is a 47-yard field goal. And here we go. To snap the hole. This kick is up, and Gay sneaks it through the uprights to put LA winning 2 scores and send this one into the W column tonight for the Rams. I was going to say, stranger things have happened. You honestly don't know, but with that field goal, it stops everything that stranger things have happened and puts it back to a normal 3 in the board. Yeah, I remember there was a game a couple years ago, right into halftime, the Bears blocked the Steelers' kick, and they took it all the way into the ends, all the way like a yard from the end zone, and then the guy who blocked the kick and returned it slowed up, and then the Steelers punched it out, and the ball went to the back of the end zone, and the Bears got nothing on the board for that. Hey, have a nice night, Mike. Glad to have you back at the stream, man. 24 seconds remaining. Matthew Stafford finishes 25 of 37 today passing, 365 passing yards with a pass touchdown and a pick. Robert Woods was a magnet on the field tonight. 12 catches for 150 total yards. Cooper Kupp had 7 catches for 92. And for the Seahawks, Russell Wilson with 11 for 16, 152 passing yards with a touchdown and an interception left in the third quarter. And did not resume play once again due to a middle finger injury, throwing his motion right into a pass where Aaron Donald was providing pressure. And not the only quarterback that we've seen that in the past from Aaron Donald. We saw that, I think, a few years ago with Drew Brees. It was DK Metcalf who had 2 touchdown catches. He ended up having 5 catches for 98. We do have 24 seconds left to go, though, so the Seahawks still have a chance to pad his stat line. Smith flushes out, passes out of bounds. And the clock will stop with 18 seconds. Seahawks got 3 games that they should be able to start getting it right with against offenses at the bottom of the NFL. They're at the Steelers next week, and then they host the Saints and host the Jaguars to close out the month of October. And for the Rams, they got a cake schedule coming up for LA. They are at the Giants next Sunday, and then they host the winless Lions on the 24th of October, and then close out the month of October at Houston on Halloween. 18 seconds remaining. Smith from the gun. And there's a penalty flag in the field. And this is false start by Seattle. Backs them up even more, as they're trailing by 9 in the final 18 seconds. False start in the offensive line. Second and 15 from their own 20. Smith takes a snap. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Geno Smith will run for it. What could be the last play unless he gets out of bounds, and he will, with 8 seconds remaining. All that running up the middle, and then it goes to the right sideline, and you got 7. Third and 3. Long ways from the end zone. Just having a play here just to close it out. Giving Geno Smith some reps. Passes underneath, complete. 4 seconds remaining. Stiff arms a man. And then chopped up at a 45, as that is the ball game tonight. The LA Rams, only 3 points in the first half. Pulled up 23 in the second half. And they end up getting the W tonight over the Seahawks, 26-17, the final. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part on the channel tonight. Before you do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. The next stream I plan on covering will be Sunday Night Football. Should be a good one. Hopefully a lot of points on the board. The Bills versus the Chiefs on Sunday night. And before I do wrap up here, I'm going to close out with the channel members. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month for the membership. Gets you shout-outs at the end of every single one of my live streams. As we have here, all the channel members getting a shout-out. Jason, Aaron, Manon Hade, Cindy, Rajip, Olded Deuce, Russell, D-Block, CW2K, BP Greg, James, Magic, Oreo Pudding, Reezer, Bino, Mark, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, John, Jessica, Barco, Stephanie, Ahino Josa, Elkan GFR90, Maurice, Christian, Keith, Woody, Warren, Rodolfo, Kit Lorenz, Pamela, Oscar Isaiah, I Am Ghost. We have a member from Taiwan, Don, Mr. Mundre, Alden, Abdurrahman, and Patrick. Thanks, everybody, for being a part on the stream tonight here. Thursday Night Football. The Rams come away with a victory. 26-17. The final over the Seahawks on the road for LA. Thanks for tuning out, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.